Leonardo AI is added again with a new feature, motion control. My name is Rosh and I am the co-host of the Creative AI Show. And in this video, we're talking about Leonardo. They have recently updated their video with Motion 2.0, and now they've added a new feature, motion control, which can give us more control over our individual video clips. Just head on over to video, and as you can see, we have Motion 2.0 here, and right below it is motion control. And you can see here that we have a number of control options. It's kind of like effects. They give you many different effects. Well, in this situation, it's different types of motion movement with the camera. So we can do a crane down, crane up, dolly out, dolly right, orbit left, tilt down, 14 camera movements in all, and each one can help add drama or emotion or just an overall feel of the scene. And this kind of control can help you in the process of getting exactly what you want, especially when you upload your own image. We'll grab a start frame. Here I have a number of images which I downloaded from Midjourney. So let's take a look at the variations. So let's start with this one. And of course, now the question is, what kind of movement do we want? Do we want to go up? I'm thinking, let's try crane up. There's an old prompt. The lights start flashing as the camera moves up. Now you can make these adjustments, of course, within the prompt. And in a sense, I've just done that, but I want to emphasize what I'm looking for. And here you see the AI has added some additional elements to help, in a sense, interpret what I'm trying to create. Well, here's the first version, and it didn't work so well. Not much in the way of flickering lights, nor do we have the crane motion moving up. Well, that's kind of disappointing. Let's try it again. Okay, so I'm once again doing crane up, but I'm not going to mention any camera movement in my prompt. Bring the entertainer alive as the lights flash in front of him. Let's see if we get a better result. So this works pretty quickly. It's about 50 to 60 seconds. So let's take a look again. And yeah, okay, he is floating kind of, well, maybe. It's a slight, yeah, it is camera moving up, but not at a very fast pace. And I don't know why he's going up on his tippy toes, but I think this version is better. So maybe lesson learned, maybe you can experiment too and see if you mention a different camera movement or a camera movement in your prompt, maybe it messes with the predetermined camera movement if you set it ahead of time. So we'll have to test that out to see if that's the case. Let's try another one. Let's grab an image. What I'd like to do is see if when moving out, backing away, it starts to fill in the face. That's what I want to see in this example. So I'm just going to bring to life, simple prompt, look for a different, let's see, so we don't want dolly in, we want dolly out. And so we'll do dolly out, bring to life, and let's see what happens. Now, it may not go very fast in terms of the movement out, but I am interested in how it will fill in the details. And I would like you to think about what are some of the camera movements you would use with some of the images I'm using. If you have a good idea, put it in the comments below. Again, this took about 30 seconds. Let's see what we have. Oh, interesting. That kind of, no, that doesn't work out so well, does it? Not in this one. I mean, it is filling in, but it's doing a very lazy job in the process. Let's try something else. We'll do bring to life to all of them, so we won't be changing. Oh, here's one. Oh, no, let's do this one. And then we'll do the balloons after this one. I have a couple ideas that seem actually kind of stereotypical or logical for the spaceman. Bring to life. What do you think? Orbit left. Oh, there's a hint for you. Let's see, that's tilt up. Orbit right. Let's do orbit left. Generate. Again, this took about 50 seconds. And of course, we're on fast mode. There's also quality mode. If you want to try some of the other opportunities within Leonardo, we have reviewed these before. You have vibe, as well as different types of lighting styles and color themes to explore too. Going to our, here we go. Oh no, I don't think so. Not at all. Wow, that looks painful. The astronaut, no, that did not work at all. Too bad. I thought that was going to work out pretty well. Maybe if we put the prompt, no, I don't know, because it didn't work last time. Let's try another one. Okay, bring to life. Okay, what do we want in terms of these balloons? Not an explosion. Disintegration. Well, let's do disintegration. This is kind of more like an effect, but that might be interesting with the balloons. Okay, let's see what happened here. Yeah, that's interesting. I think this is one of the first ones that you know what? None of these have been working out very well, to be quite honest. I think some of the basic camera movements will be okay. You're not going to have a fast shift. Maybe you'll have to say fast or slow. We'll have to experiment with those things. And I think ultimately this is not as straightforward as you might think in terms of the different camera movement options. There are quite a few, some that are very obvious, you know, dolly in, dolly out. In other words, moving in, moving out to add drama effects. That's all important, but I have a feeling you're going to have to work with the AI and try it a few times to get exactly what you want. Although having this control is very helpful, but I think it should be a little more, I would say, straightforward and accurate in many ways. I guess that's the best way I would put it. Maybe we need stronger prompts in this process, but as we saw, you know, when I started confirming the prompt of the motion control element, it didn't work. So who knows? We'll see. I want to hear your experimentation. I want to hear about what worked or didn't work for you with this new feature. Hey, don't miss the Creative AI Show every Monday right here on this YouTube channel and your favorite podcast location. And of course, if you want to learn more about becoming a creative AI director, we have a free webinar over at creativeaishow.com. We'll see you in the next video.